Hey Toddy and James. I'm really sorry I can't be there, and I hope you guys the best in the years to come and the 50 children you're gonna have. And James, take care of Dot, or she'll end up taking care of you. That's totally okay. And I hope that you guys have the best in terms of love, life, happiness. And Dot, I've known you for over 15 years now, and I really, really wish that I could share your special day with you, with James. James, good times. Have a great night. And I love you guys.
Hey Dot and James, sorry we couldn't make it to your wedding. We totally wish we could be there. I just wanted to say congratulations to the both of you, and I wish you guys both a ton of happiness and a ton of kids. Say hi, Ethan.
Congratulations, Dot and James. I wish I could be there with you guys to share your special day with you. I'm really happy that the two of you have found each other. I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness, and enjoy your night.
I know you love me, I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there.
Dottie's birthday in some restaurant, and all of us were together. And I remember thinking, oh, he's a nice guy.
He was a super, super nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think I can honestly say I've met anybody nicer than James.
The first time I met you, you were really nice. The second time I met you, you were a little bit nicer.
Can he be cloned? And so the duplicate can come to me. I'm just kidding. No, can you take that out, please?
You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never ever.
My first impression of Dot was I thought she was pretty cool. I first met her at the barbecue at the beach. Didn't really get to talk to her, but from hanging out with her, she was pretty cool, nice, relaxed, and I thought she was great for James.
She's tiny.
She tried to fight me the first day I met her.
She's sweet. Dot was great because Dot was very welcoming.
But she ended up being a really sweet girl.
I just remember going to James's house one day and seeing a bunch of little shoes, and I was thinking, damn, this girl works fast.
All kidding aside, even though Dot is a small person, she has a really large heart.
We an item, girl, quit playing. We're just friends.
So James's best qualities, I think he's really warm and inviting, and he's also a man that's not afraid to cry.
I think he's a very loyal friend. He's always there if you need him at 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Whenever I needed help for just moving things around the house, he'll always be there.
Probably the nicest guy in the world, second only to me.
I'd say his figure.
I think his real deep down best quality is his skill at video games. Very good at Halo. Oh, he's a puck moving defenseman when you play hockey. And you know, he sent me home, and Buff knows, he sent me home a few nights upset because you don't even know when you're playing Halo against a guy where he's killing you from, but he's just that damn good. I said it, James.
No, I think James is probably one of the most dependable friends you can have. You can always call on him when you need something, and you know he'll come through.
He's a family man. I like seeing Uncle James. It's pretty cool. Or just Uncle.
I think the first one would be his willingness to talk. There's definitely never a dull moment with James. And another thing is he's reliable. I mean, you can always count on James for pretty much anything.
I would have never asked for a better friend to grow up with. He's always been there for me, and he's like a brother I never had.
Said there's another look right in my eyes. My first
Dot's best quality is her boobs. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but it is a great quality that she has that I wish I had.
I'd have to say one of Dot's best qualities is the fact that she is completely selfless. She always gives, and takes very little in return. And she always puts everybody before herself.
She is extremely generous with all that she has, including her heart. She is there for you in 2 seconds flat whenever you need her.
my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, baby.
My most memorable moment with Dot, although there are about 100 things that I could think of, one that really stands out is we were on a recent trip to the Bahamas and Dot busted out a really ugly song to get us towels from the beach towel guy, before we went to get our tan on.
What was the song?
She sang Happy Birthday, and it was really ugly. Really, really ugly.
Most memorable moment with James. We had too many throughout the years. One of them would probably be dog catching in my house. Also, back to back. You know what I'm talking about.
Probably New Year's Eve, chasing him around downtown, trying to stop him from going home. That was probably one of the most memorable moments we've ever had.
We got locked upstairs in the Metrotown Theater, and we locked ourselves out on the roof. And James, like Hercules, the doors open, and we saved us, and we were able to go home.
And I think my most memorable, not the most memorable, but a memorable time with Dot was when we were all inner tubing down, or like floating down the canal in Penticton and Kelowna, and Dot, being ever friendly, welcomed these very, very drunk people that were not that nice to be around. And we were stuck, and they hooked onto our inner tubes, and we were stuck with them for like the next 20 minutes. And eventually they went away, and I remember Dot mentioning, "Why did I do that?" Yeah.
Alright, so my most memorable moment of James kind of is embarrassing for me, Buff and Gug. But when we first got our cars in grade 12, we decided to meet at James's house. And we parked our cars. We had burnt CDs because James used to be the CD guy and always used to burn our CDs. So we put to one of the tracks, and then we played the same song all at the same time, rolled down our windows, and drove to school so we could park on the grad side. It was it's embarrassing, but we can look back and I think it's pretty funny now.
James, I don't have words to describe it, so what I'll do is I'll act it out instead. So I'll play the role of James, and Andrew will play the role of Girl in Club. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Give me a call.
Thank you, I will.
My most memorable moment with Dot would be July 1st, 1995. Dot knows this is the day that we met, and we have been the best of friends from that day. So happy 16th anniversary. Just passed a few days ago.
My most memorable time with Dot was probably I was in maybe grade 7 going to grade 8, or she was grade 8 going to grade 9, and I slept over at her house, and I realized that we fit the same clothes, and I can't say that about anybody. And we had the same shoe size. Shoe size? Shoe size? Yeah.
So for a most memorable moment, James, I don't know if you remember this, but back in grade 10, I had to do a fashion show for one of my classes. So they gave me a white ball gown to wear, and I had to find a guy to wear the matching white suit and dance with me on stage in front of an audience. So of course, no guy wanted to do this, but when I asked James, and I know he didn't want to do it, but he agreed to do it anyways.
I remember in grade 12 in our biology class, James was snooping through my bag and he pulled out my wallet and took out my ID, and that's when he found out my Chinese name. So since then I've been called Ting. I also have other memories of James. I guess it's always memorable when he's wearing his red vest, and he promised me he would wear it on his wedding day, and hopefully he's wearing it.
My memorable moments would have to be every weekend at James's house is a memorable moment. Of course, alcohol is involved, and the rest is history, as they say.